AI might be able to replace you, but what it won't replace is your taste. So I've been making videos for like over 1.5 years now. And one thing in particular about my videos are my thumbnails, which are goofy, exaggerated, sci-fi, not close to reality, have a lot of Easter eggs, and they're kind of fun. And they're deliberate. But every single person who would actually see those thumbnails for the first time would be like, hey, check out this dude creates all of his thumbnails on AI. That kind of hurts. So they're not fully AI generated. Parts of it, yes. Even tools like Nano Banana would not completely replicate the taste you want to present. And that's the thing I want to talk about in this video. So before going into details, let's talk about Nano Banana first. So the very first version of Nano Banana was using Gemini 2.5 Flash. The recent version of Nano Banana uses Gemini 3 Pro, which is kind of huge. The first version of Nano Banana would generate the quality up to 1K, which is like 1024 into 1024. The recent version of Nano Banana can generate quality of up to 2K and 4K. So you can use Nano Banana for, casual editing, simple stuff, something quick. And Nano Banana Pro can be used for production scale applications and, giving that production touch. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the complete process of building my thumbnail using the newest Nano Banana Pro. So let's dive into it. Okay, so I have two images, and next you need a Google Cloud account and you need a paid project. A paid project, you just gotta enable billing on it. So I've already done it, I'm good. I'm gonna hop directly to Google AI Studio and into Nano Banana Pro. Now I need an API key for this. API key which is associated to the paid project that we just created. So let's go here, create our API key. Let's call it Nano and associate with our Nano Banana project. We're good to go. Let's go to dashboard. We got a link, our paid key. So it's going to show, oh, it did. Save key and we are good to go. All right, so let's start using our API key. Let's drag and drop the image we chose and refine and sharpen this image and make me look as if I'm floating in space. Transparent background would be nice. Keep the expressions the same. Let's go. What? No. No. Nope. That's all right. Can you extend this picture? Make me have legs, for God's sake. I mean, I want to have legs. Show as if I'm floating in space. I need that. Come on. No. I need a clear background first. Like white would be nice. And this looks like if I'm standing. So show as if I'm floating in space. I need that floating. Oh man, come on. I seem still. Can you make my legs and hands move around like I'm floating in space? Okay. Okay. It's better. We're getting somewhere. Show more movements, like more gestures, floating gestures. Ah, nice. I like it. Yeah, I could use this. Let's take this into Canva. Let's drop it here. So next step is like I've just placed the objects that I need. For example, the image I want to float in space. I have Google anti-gravity in the middle. Let's put in some water. Yeah, that's nice. Let's add some, adjust, the objects around. So yeah, this is what I have in mind. But if I go ahead and sort of put up a prompt to actually show me floating in space, show space shuttles crashing behind me, show planets. So this is what I would get, and it's okay. It's like I have to work hard on this. So I've got two options. Either I refine this image using tons of prompt or I start from scratch. So I'm going to start from scratch. It means like I want to generate all the little things myself, including the background. So I have this background, but I need less stars, less cosmic lights because it's kind of too bright. Okay, this looks nice. Yeah, I could use this. Actually, I could use both of them. So let's download them and let's wing it. Okay, let me try the first one. I'm gonna drop it in. So next step, I need to make myself stand out and the font stand out. So they need to be brighter than the background. It's gonna be a bit hard. Also, I gotta adjust sometimes when you have objects in front of the background, you gotta mix them up. So yeah, it's not working. I have to use black. This looks nice. So, oh, nice. I've got lots of stars in here. So Google Anti-Gravity goes here. I want to give Google the actual text, like the real text that the Google uses. So I'm going to give it that. Perfect. This looks nice. Okay. We're getting somewhere. What if I move stuff around? What if I... Oh, man, this is so cool. Yeah. So this is our basic idea. This is nice. All right, next I want to drop in a Google's logo and I want to copy the colors from the logo. So the reason I want to use it as a font because my leg goes over, so I want to have that kind of an effect. It gives you, some depth. Yeah, something like this. So it's kind of cool. Okay, let's drop in a moon. I want a moon at the right hand side of the corner. This is generated by Nano Banana Pro as well as a prop. So having these kind of props is kind of useful. For example, now I need a space shuttle. So I'm going to generate one from here and I'm going to use it as like, something within the moon's orbit. So yeah, let's place it over here. Okay, let's generate a realistic cookie and so that, with its crumbles floating in the air, like in space. Perfect. Let's drop it in. There, the background. Yeah, so I'm just going to bring in at the topmost layer so it sort of mingles up with the anti-gravity font. Yeah. Okay, a Batman prop would be nice. Let's clear the background. It's more like an Easter egg, something. I love Batman, everybody knows. Next, we could use a space shuttle. Yeah. Again, generated by Nano Banana. Perfect. Let's place it in the corner. Yeah, okay. Now Avengers Endgame ticket. Perfect. So let's clear up the background and let's place it in the, you know, right bottom corner. Let's adjust the lightning and, the overall look and feel of the props that we used. What else can we do? We could add some planets, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's create a Saturn. Yo, this looks like a dome. Generate alternatives, please. Uh, okay. This one's nice. I could use it. Cool. Let's drop it in, shrink it up, clear the background, and yeah, perfect. Okay, so I think we've covered a lot of ground here. So let's last minute touch ups, last minute scaling up and scaling down. Perfect. Okay, so people, this is it. And that, my friends, is one thing you cannot have with AI, and that is your taste in place. Your taste of having a specific color tone for your images or videos. Your taste of having specific objects positioned a certain way. Your taste of having a specific font. AI would never do it right for all of these things. But the good thing is with Gemini Nano Banana Pro, now you can create your own stock media. You don't have to go elsewhere and buy stock media. And that's the win that you can have. You can generate small components, high quality components of, ranging from resolution of 2K to 4K because most of these stock media items would take up to like $10 to $25. Some of them even $100. That's the matrix you just escaped. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I hope that makes sense.